Welcome back to Focus on Africa. Let's go to Sierra Leone now, as a sense of normalcy and calm is returning to the country following days of protest over the cost of living. 25 people, including 5 police officers, were killed during skirmishes between security personnel and protesters. On Sunday, a police raid on a hideout led to the death of Hassan Doumbouya, popularly known as Evangelist Samson, who was accused of inciting the violence. The BBC's Thomas Nadi reports.
A mother struggling to come to terms with her loss. Maria Sisi lost her 16-year-old daughter during Wednesday's violent protests. She was hit by a stray bullet at home.
I'm very sad and hurt. I have struggled to take care of my daughter to this stage, and now she's dead. I feel a lot of pain.
The bullet first grazed this woman's stomach, but she managed to survive. It then hit 16-year-old Khadija Ba, killing her instantly. The bodies of the 25 who died have been left in this central morgue. Khadija's father had come here to claim her body, but was denied.
We're appealing to the government to give us our relatives to bury. She was a very promising child, but now she's dead.
The police opened fire on protesters angered by the rising cost of basic goods and alleged human rights abuses in the country. Public and private properties were destroyed in the protests. A prominent opposition critic of the government, Evangelist Samson, has been killed during a police raid on a hideout of alleged suspects behind the violent protests. This is a residential area, and one of the bullets that was fired at protesters penetrated this heavy metal door and went out through that window. The occupant of this room was very lucky to have escaped, and we have evidence that live bullets were fired at protesters.
There has been challenges with the police response over time, and we have been advocating for what we have called community policing and working more effectively on early warning signals. So your response should also be commensurate to the threat that you're having. And so we're very concerned that even if the protesters became rioters, but using live ammunition was a bit extreme under the circumstances, which we feel is very unfortunate.
Sierra Leone has had a very difficult past, a decade of civil war, an Ebola outbreak, and a major landslide in the capital in 2017. So many here dread any incident that will take them back to darker days. On the streets of Freetown, life is beginning to pick up. Some normalcy is gradually returning to Freetown after Wednesday's violent protest. But as you can see over there, some traders are still scared to reopen their shops. Things are relatively calm, but whatever happens, Khadija Ba's family will never forget their painful loss. Thomas Nadi, BBC News, Freetown.